Hi everyone, thank you for joining us. To our 5 viewers,
5 whole years.
yeah, that's the first one for us. Right now we're working on Brienne. Remember that a new character is exclusive, a benefit exclusive for our Violet patrons. Not bad, so
No buts.
no but so.
No ads, no buts.
Welcome Andrew. Thank you for joining us.
What's up, Andrew?
Thank you for Joseph Ramirez.
Josue Ramirez. Bro.
Josué, mexicano, Latin, welcome, bienvenido. We're drawing the boobs. The patron requested a busty girl, so here we are. Joining me is Tito.
What's up, guys? How are you doing? I'm Kiddo.
He helps me with the dialogues, the storytelling. We tweak it.
Yep. What? I try to help him out, right? And we'll try to make it as enjoyable, a little bit funny.
Yeah, I think fun is the most important. Welcome, Mike. Yeah, Grant's looking pretty good. Let's go to full screen. See, she's supposed to be a Asian girl living in whatever the country the game is taking place. We haven't decided where there, so anyone can say it's their own country,
That's right.
their own
Wherever
hometown.
Wherever you want it to be, man.
So we leave it to the player to decide what country it is.
But the city has to be Bonner City.
Banner. Banner.
Bonner.
It works either way. Mexicano,
Eso es todo.
bienvenido.
Ay, Papantla.
We're actually Mexicans, somos mexicanos. We actually, well, we're in the team. There's Venezuelan, several Mexicans, and one American working on the game. And bits over here, bits over there, dialogues, animation. The animation is made by our friend Skull Zombie, who is from Venezuela.
Amazing animation. Really cool drawings.
Yeah. Big boobies. That's important.
I can't argue with that. Who doesn't like movies?
Yeah. Today we got asked if we were planning on adding some lesbian action. During a Twitter, somebody
I
tweet
don't
us.
know, man. It might be too. It might be too out there, too hardcore. No, yeah, that would definitely be in the plans.
Yeah, that would be maybe our MC would sneak a peek into a couple of girls. That would be fun.
Maybe he's, there. Maybe he's only watching. You guys are gonna have to find out.
Yeah. Also, people ask us for pregnant people. I don't know. It's a bit complicated because we had to draw the character pregnant. So I don't know.
And it's really hard to draw a fetus. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, they've asked for a lot of stuff, and we're open to suggestions. If you guys right now have any suggestions, we'd love to hear them.
Yeah. If anybody wants to see something specific, we can try it. Hello, David.
What's up, man?
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So we know that Josue is from Mexico, Mexican. Where's everybody else from? We're actually at the north of Mexico right now, next to the border to the United States.
Give away all the goods. But yeah, that's right. By the border, by the sea.
By the border, by the sea. We're working here in Brienne. Well, hope everybody likes this new character. We already have 11. Ah, New Jersey.
Jersey!
Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that you like the game. That's what we try for. There's a lot of games up there, but a lot of them are too obvious or too mainstream or too like they're done in a couple of hours, and we don't want that. We want something that people will enjoy, actually enjoy. The drawing takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, but we try to do something very unique. I'm not saying that other games are bad. We're just saying we try to do an extra effort for the game to be the best out there.
Yeah, like the way I see it, we've been trying and we are trying to make it more of a not just the fantasy aspect, but really mix it up with an actual game. Something you have to play out, things you have to watch out for, maybe hidden things, and something that's fun, something that's gonna take some effort and it's gonna be fun, and yeah.
One thing that, now that you mentioned stuff that you have to look for, we're gonna introduce a new feature in the next release that the player will have to look for something specific every time he goes to someone's house, or sometimes when he has the opportunity to steal something, and he will start his own collection of special.
Spoilers, bro.
I'm not saying what he has to find, but
Yeah.
it's a good momentum. Let's say a
Pay
good momentum.
attention. Yeah, you gotta pay attention. You definitely have to pay attention. Try to think outside the box a little bit. Box.
Thank you, man. Thanks.
Thanks, Dave. We try.
But for the same reason, sometimes it takes us a little bit longer than we expect for each release, and because we don't like to make a half bake.
I don't know. I like being half baked, but I don't like giving half baked ideas. I get your point.
So we try to do it the most complete as we can. So sorry, sometimes we take a little bit extra time doing some images or some releases.
And also, I mean, we not only do we want to give that kind of experience, we want to give that kind of story. We want to give a good story, clever story, funny story, sexy story.
Sexy, that's important.
And sometimes some of the things that we might want to do, I know there's been ideas that I want to incorporate that we're not quite there yet, budget-wise. I'm talking to my boss about that.
Well, there's a lot of things we would like to do if we had the budget. I mean, there's a lot of stories, there's a lot of funny characters or funny ideas that just we can't. Not yet. Let's say not yet, but eventually.
This character is going to be in the game. This one that they're drawing right now, yes, that is Brienne, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. This character was requested by a Violet level patron. That's a special feature, a special benefit.
It's a benefit, yeah.
For our top patrons. They get to choose a new character in the game, and there's several there. There's several. Yeah, everybody wants.
Everyone wants Chloe, man.
Everybody wants Chloe, but you'll have to wait for her. It's
you
fun.
gotta build up that hunger,
Well, everybody wants what they cannot have, and well, at least for the moment.
No, wait. Jose brings something good. Brings up something good, interesting. Okay, what is your favorite character? Obviously, I'm thinking Josue. You like Chloe the best. Buddy, what do you think? Who do you like the most?
My favorite character is Frida.
Frida.
I intentionally made her a little bit of not so stupid girl like
Okay.
other girls over there. She literally called the MC's bluff, saying that okay, you have several girls. I'm not stupid. You're not gonna fool me. So if you wanna be with me again, you will have to try harder to be with me. Not only that I talk to you and we patch things up like with Ginger, with Frida it's gonna take a little bit to. Yeah, Ginger's one of our favorites. I think the favorite one is Chloe. Then comes Felicia for two obvious biggest reasons. I cannot imagine what. And then it's, according to our last poll, it's Chloe, Felicia, Stella. I'm guessing why people like Stella. And from there, it's almost everybody.
I like Dark.
Yeah, Darkness is a mystery girl.
She's a little bit evil, a little bit naughty. They say don't stick your dick in crazy. I've done it. It's fun sometimes.
I mean, it's fun. I mean, you only live once. You should try new things. You never know what could end up enjoying.
That's right.
Yeah, I think Brianna is gonna be a popular girl for several reasons.
I really like her design.
Yeah, we have to thank our patron Mike for that.
really
She
happy.
sent us a lot of very specific details on them. For example, another girl who was requested from a patron was Ginger. Who else? Elizabeth. Phil. Actually, Phil was requested by our running patron. He wanted to be in the game, so he chose his own character, his own persona, to be in the game. So that's Phil.
I want to be in the game.
Eventually.
One more hard character for this amazing adventure. I already want to see the final version of this new girl. Oh,
Saludos, salud a México. Sidemix.
Cinemex, saludos.
Saludos, chilangos. Yeah, it's this character. We're only gonna introduce her in the next update that should be out probably in 5 or 6 days. Hopefully, if we meet up all the requirements, so it should be out in a few days. But eventually, we'll expand her story. She will have issues like everybody else that our character or our players gonna have to fix them so they're able to get close literally, not only figuratively.
Very close, very close. If you don't have space, can you have two characters? Ooh, interesting question.
For the time being, we can't, because otherwise we will overflow of characters. We already have 20, and so
I'll talk to him.
we can see it. I mean, what it worries me the most is that we cannot finish the story of older characters because we have to attend newer characters.
I mean, he's right. It would be fun, and I would love to just make character after character, just let, wild ideas go wild.
Yeah, I mean,
But
harem, a big harem.
exactly.
But we already have 20 characters, and we haven't touched literally. We have, let's see, Rati, Tara, Lillian. Lillian's gonna be an interesting character. Just wait for her. Violet we already did. Ashley, you will see. Darren we already had. Ginger we already had. Sophie, Frida, Chloe's gonna take a little bit while to.
That's like the final boss.
Probably.
Final boss. Pussy.
Then it's Emma. Emma's an interesting character that we already developed her story, but we haven't had time to develop her character. Elizabeth was another character requested by a Mexican patron.
Saludos.
Saludos. Amy, well, eventually Jessica is a fun girl, but
Amy's the other one I like. Yeah.
Kana, well, you already saw Kana,
You know those
Leticia.
girls with colored hair.
So we have a few characters over there that we haven't expanded. So we wanted to expand those before we can talk about newer characters. So yeah, maybe eventually whoever as many times that you support us as Violet Devil, we can add a new character each time. Hopefully, we'll get to that point when we can do that.
What about Jessica?
Jessica, well, if you played the previous release,
let me tell you about Jessica.
you should have seen that she has a very interesting job that makes her a lot of money.
I've heard.
Yeah. So our character is making a lot of money too while enjoying the beautiful scenery.
I tried it. I didn't get that much money.
But we'll eventually expand more her story. Right now, we're gonna set her aside for a bit, and eventually we'll go back to her and expand a little bit more her story. I mean, if you remember the gala event, when the character brought, who was the girl? Sophie. There was kind of a chemistry there between Sophie and Jessica. I don't know if you guys remember that. We did that intentionally because we want to try something else there. Maybe that Sophie needs a little bit of money, and
That's right.
and Andy or the end character brings her to one of those special shootings. I don't know. We can do something there, but we'll circle back to her in a couple of months. Right now, they're making money, they're enjoying themselves. Let's leave it like that for a while.
Yep.
But, well, here we're drawing this drawing is being made by Trish from Mexico, one of our artists, very talented artist. Move a little hand over there.
I wish I could draw like that.
I tried. I wasn't that good. I'll stick to programming. Well, have to leave a little shout out to all our latest patrons.
Are you going to add more content to the club?
To the clubs, yes.
Club, sorry.
Yes. Well, we haven't done anything with the
Ratty
and Tara.
The journalism club.
You know, we have those characters that we haven't touched.
Explored.
Sorry, yeah. Let's go with
Touched and explored.
touch and sport. Let's say it like it should be said. And we have to expand those. We already have the idea for Tara. Well, no, I mean for Ratty. If you guys remember when you went to the rave, she was carrying a box over there. So there's a reason why she was carrying something in the darkness.
We're gonna have to wait to find out what it was.
Yeah. So we will eventually.
Do you have plans for the end of the year? I mean, some goal that you're aiming for.
For this year, we have already established 2 more events. The one for next month, I mean for October, which
I'm
is
really excited about that.
that's Halloween.
Yeah.
And then probably for the end of the year, another one that's gonna be a very big one. Well, big one regarding the characters gonna involve. There's gonna be involved 3 characters in that update.
At the same time.
Maybe
Oh my god.
if you play your cards incorrectly. Actually, this time is gonna be if you play your cards incorrectly, you could be facing.
I'm an expert at that. All right. Excellent.
So you can imagine when you messed up and you get a girl. That's a call out for a special
That's-
character over there.
The best when you fuck up and it works out.
Yeah. So you probably can imagine which character we're talking about. And it's one of our most popular girls. It's been requested a lot for us to expand her story. So
You have to penetrate that story,
yeah.
work it.
Look at the eyes of Brian, like saying, "Come and get it."
So yeah, we do have 2 events for the rest of this year. Like Richie said, we have something for October and something for the end of the year.
For next year, we have several stories that we want to expand. For example, what will happen with Frida and the MC? We cannot leave stuff like that. There has to be some fix over there. They have to become again at least good friends or fuck friends. I don't know. Also, you remember when you were playing at the gala, that Sophie ran with somebody else.
What was going on there?
So there's a reason for that too. And when we went, nice, thank you. Then when we were requested by our principal to go to our to her house, there was a picture of somebody at the top of the TV, which there's a reason for that too.
That's what I mean. You have to pay attention to a lot of the details. There's a lot of stuff in the game that it might look like it's not important, but
Yeah, everything we live in the game is for a reason. So there's a lot of story to tell. So hopefully we'll have a very awesome next year for a lot of things we want to try.
will there be pregnancy further down the line?
I don't know. We were talking about that a few moments ago. It's really hard because we have to draw the whole character again. But maybe we can introduce a already pregnant girl or a specific girl that could get pregnant. That we can do. That we can do. But to get any of the girls pregnant randomly, that's gonna be a really, really hard thing to do because we will have to start all over with the sprites. So
Yeah, the whole design aspect kind of makes it a little bit difficult. But we might be able to work it in.
maybe with a special character we can do that. Maybe, I don't know. We can try.
Pregnant Peggy could be her name.
Like the character from Family Guy, Bonnie, that spent 10 years being pregnant. Even the
He walked
character.
out in high school.
Yeah, so we can try something there. Maybe we can try adding a character or choosing a specific one to get pregnant.
It's high school, no pregnancy. Well, I don't know what high school you went to, buddy.
There's a lot of pregnancy even in middle school. That's sad but true. So
But no, these aren't necessarily high school people. I mean, they might be older.
yeah, I mean there's Felicia, Principal, Pamela, Kana. They're not in the high school anymore. Jessica, Amy, Stella, Emma. They're not in Chloe and Sophie. They're not in high school anymore. So
So it could
any of
be-
those.
Yeah, all of that can. I mean, you never know where it might come from.
Yeah. So we can try, maybe in the future we can try something like that. It's been requested though. It's one of the most requested things that people have asked, and we haven't done yet because
We do listen and read the suggestions, and that's also why we ask you guys if you ever have any weird little fantasy. We got those too. We want to hear y'all. Any
Yeah.
suggestions or fantasies?
yeah, we try to listen to the players because at the end of the day, you are the ones that like the game and play the game.
You said the update is in a couple of days.
That's right. We're aiming for Friday. Aiming. That's not. We're not saying that it's gonna be on Friday, but that's what we're trying for. We already have most of the material. We're just building. We're still expecting to receive a couple of animations, but if everything goes as we expect, we should be releasing the beta on Thursday or Friday, and from there, there's a couple of extra days for the public release.
What's the maximum amount of characters you think you might have?
I don't know.
We're gonna have two different answers on that one.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of stories between the characters that are not related, because if we smash all the characters in one single story, we couldn't. There are way too many characters. But for the game, I don't know. Right now we're in 20s, and probably we'll get a couple more. Maybe in the next few days or in the next few months, we'll stop creating new characters. So I don't know. For as many as we think, it's not overwhelming the game because
Yeah, I mean, we have to balance it out between what we want because we want it, how many we want that it's the story allows that it works. We don't just want to saturate the story with characters that are then forgotten, and how many characters I can get my boss to pay.
Yeah, that's a tough one. What was that? By the way, how do we get the videos in the game? How we make them is they're made in Blender. We create the characters like they were puppets, arms, fingers, legs, feet, torso.
Or did you mean that you want to get the videos?
Or you want to see the video? Or yeah,
You want to obtain the videos?
as right now the top level patrons, that's $20 above, they can get most of the material in 4K, not the videos but the pictures. We're gonna eventually release the videos from in the game, but we want players to have to play the game to see the videos. I mean, that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, that is true.
But you can go to our webpage and there's a lot of the scenes, screenshots from the scene in 4K.
Sorry, guys. And you think you could make a High School Days 2 where you have some characters coming back but have a new story?
Well, we were thinking on creating college days, and we'll eventually, we have new characters, maybe have recurring characters like Sophie, Chloe, which they are in college right now, and create all new characters around them and new friends they'll have in college. So that's a possibility. And we have another story that we want to tell from a guy who travels between dimensions. That could be fun because the imagination is or will be the limit.
We can get wildly different characters. I mean, these are different characters, obviously, but they're regular people, more or less. But with this idea of hopping in between dimensions, I mean, we can get some really crazy designs out there.
Yeah, so maybe not High School Days 2. A second part, maybe a new game in another setting, for example, college, university.
Retirement home.
That would be fun. Try to have sex without dying. That would be
That's one of the mini games I have in mind.
that would be an achievement. That eating Viagra and trying to survive a wild night with a couple of old ladies.
Crazy old ladies. Oh yeah, but that is a possibility of having maybe not necessarily High School Days 2, but some game connected to expanding the universe. Let's say.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll try to do whatever the players ask. So maybe in the future we'll do something like that.
This character definitely has one of my favorite designs.
Yeah, we'll try. I mean, we'll try. There's a big. The problem with the college is that one of the driving force of this game is that in high school there's still a lot of messing around when it comes to having sex.
Exploring.
Yeah, the kids are not that experienced, so it's fun It's awkward, so that makes it funny. But in college, well, most of the kids already have.
Well, I don't know about your college. My college experience was a little awkward too.
Yeah, I mean, not as much as is high school.
I think I would like to continue with the same main character, like have a bunch of games while this guy grows. Real world days would be cooler. Real world, having to pay taxes,
Yeah.
get a lot of fucking, but by the government.
Imagine the having to pay the mortgage.
No, but yeah, I mean, I definitely have had some wild experiences after college, and I'm sure a lot of people have more interesting lives than me. It would be cool, yeah. I mean, the idea of following this character as he grows, as he has different experiences.
I mean, we try to create a story that doesn't end up in something. We can expand the story as much as we can.
Yeah.
Imagine the home retirement days.
Retirement use that sexy ass nurse. Hey, we need a sexy nurse.
Yeah, good point. There's no. We haven't thought about that actually.
No.
I mean,
I've never had a sex. I literally never had, and I would want at least in our game a sexy nurse.
we can try around there. I mean, the sexy nurse. It's in almost every game out
It's
there.
almost cliche, but
Yeah.
it's for a reason.
Yeah, people likes it, so they add it to the game. His shape's starting to look better. She has a.
I think it's the mouth.
I mean, we'll have to change the face because that face is for a promotion, and then comes the face that it will be in the game.
Yeah, of course. But fuck the eyes.
Yeah, come and get it.
Either that or the big ass titties. I love them big ass titties.
With no top, only the small shirt, barely covering anything. Defying gravity. Showing the nipples a little bit there. That was all specified in the requirements for of the player.
Yeah, it was pretty specific.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the idea. We change the face over here.
I agree.
We spin her face a little bit. Now we're gonna end up tracing. Now you're gonna see how it will eventually turn out.
Right? Yeah, I really like the face. I know it's promotional, but the face is amazing.
Right now it comes the tracing part.
I really like how I feel our characters really do have their own.
Character.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea of
May
the
la
game.
redundancia. Yes, our characters have their own character. No, but I mean, you've seen it happen in games or animations or whatever, where it's basically like in the old video games, where you had a bad guy, they had to defeat, and the next level is the same thing, just a different color. No, these really do have their own
Style, character, personality.
personality. Is the word I was looking for. Thank you.
No problem.
What color What color will the hair be?
It will be brunette with lights. That's
With
what-
highlights.
Highlights, sorry. That's how the patron asked for. She will be a brunette with highlights. But you will have to wait for the game to see the end result. Right now we're just gonna trace it, and then that will be it. We don't want to spoil everything for you guys. You have to wait till the end of the release for you to see them.
It's kind of hard, man. You know, we want to show you all these things, but we don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, I mean, if we spoil everything, what's the point of waiting for the release?
Exactly.
We're just gonna leave a little bit tease over here, tease over there.
Is this Brienne going to be Violet's sister or what?
No, she's not gonna be related to anyone. She's gonna be a very popular girl that just started school there. She will be a story-wise a new student in school and fairly popular with most of the people.
I wonder why.
I wonder. I have two reasons,
Two suspicions.
two big suspicions
Yeah.
that why she's so popular. But she will have some problems, some sort of a problem over there that will make it hard for her having friends, that per se. And that's where our hero comes along, riding his tiny horse.
Coming to save the day.
Comes to the day. Saving the world, the world one girl at a time.
Yeah. Or maybe sometimes two at a time.
Two or
if
three.
possible.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Why not?
Let's push the boundaries.
There are no boundaries.
Yeah, so no, she won't be related to anyone. She's, I think the only character for now that will be related are Kana and Ashley. And we just pulled that out of the bag just because, I don't know, we wanted to add a little bit drama to the game, so that's where Kana comes from.
Makes them look bigger.
Well, when we first started 3 years ago now, we were only two people in the team. Jorge Break, who was a very amazing artist. I really haven't seen till this day somebody that could match his style. Sadly, he passed away 1 year and a half,
A year and a half ago.
He left the.
Tough shoes to fill.
That's right. So, but coming back to that, we used to argue because he liked to draw girls with really big boobs. And I kind of was the bad guy from the story saying that they couldn't be so big because then it wouldn't look real. Then it would be disproportional. So once I told him, okay, let's do a character that you want, I won't say anything about it. And there's where Felicia comes from. And he actually made them a little smaller because the first original draft was really big.
My condolences, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man. He's really, I really miss him because we used to argue story-wise, character-wise, political-wise, and he was a good friend. And the game wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for him. But actually, his girlfriend is helping us right now. She is doing the color settings. Right now, this character will be traced, then it will be sent to her for her to color it. So, well, he's trying to keep as he would want it. Good morning, Merum.
Good morning. Morning.
Morning. Well, in Mexico it's light, but good morning wherever you are.
Yeah.
Makes it a little bigger.
Makes them bigger. What character did you focus on the update?
It will continue with someone's story that we already started 1 or 2 updates previously. We'll be adding a new feature that you guys will enjoy. It will be a little bit harder to fulfill, but you guys will enjoy it. And we're gonna introduce this girl that we're drawing right now.
I would love to learn this style of drawing. So would I.
It's really hard, really, really hard. I mean, the amount of detail they put in on this, oh my God. I haven't seen anyone do it as they do this, as they draw it. And the way that the Jorge drew, oh my God, it was really amazing. They call him Master Break because he taught a lot of people to draw, and it was really, really amazing. He was a legend in the game. Hey, let's draw the titties over here.
We have had though fans send us or players send us, fan art.
Horse fight. Yeah.
We have had players send us fan art, amazing fan art by the way, really amazing. Where can I learn of culture? Of course.
Of course. Where can I learn? I mean, the most of the artists they will tell you that practice make the master. Drawing, even if the drawing isn't very good, don't get disappointed. Draw again and again and again and again.
Yeah, and always be open to that. You don't know everything. There's always room for improvement. Will the game get more voices? I don't know if I can say it. Can I say it?
Yeah,
We are actually working on getting more voices, and for me, it's an interesting situation. I can't really say a lot about it in personally, but
Let's say it's a very complicated situation for him.
yeah, I cannot react whatsoever to whatever I hear this turning out. You know, these recordings, but
Yeah.
they do sound good.
Yeah, we try to. It's really hard because it's not like we can go out there and post a job opening saying, "Hey, do you wanna do some naughty sounds for a game?" I mean, there's a couple of people out there that will say yes, but they charge a lot of money. So we have to improvise what we can do and what we can afford.
But it does. Let me tell you, it does sound promising. I did a spit take when I heard the preview.
the test. Yeah.
Yeah, a little chilly, you know,
Yeah.
a little nippy out here.
How someone would go to school wearing just a simple
I've seen
top.
it. I've seen it happen.
I mean,
I mean, it wasn't that nice in my experience, but it was something like that. A little bit like that.
a little bit of wind and
And
pop goes the whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot, David. It takes a lot of patience to draw. I tried, I failed miserably.
I draw a little bit, but it's more abstract. That way, I could, even if I just fuck up, I could just say, "Oh yeah, that's how it was."
That was supposed to be like that.
Yeah,
It's the Picasso style. That's
Sort of.
That's what I was aiming for.
that's totally on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of patience to learn, but it also takes a lot of heart, let's say, because if you like what you draw, you'll eventually get better. Even if it's not the best out there, you'll eventually get better. You keep trying and trying.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this girl looks very promising. All right.
He has big nipples. You can
My
see
little
them.
brother is good at that. Drawing. Sorry.
That well, you should encourage him to pursue on that. I mean, there's not a lot of job opportunities for artists, and that's sad because a lot of people have a lot of talent and they just put it away because they have to work in jobs that maybe they don't love, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna start doing the final touches here before we're leaving. So you can see the girl is already almost done. We're not gonna color it right now because we don't want to spoil it. You'll have to wait for the game for the release to see the end result. Well, keep trying, man. Keep trying, keep drawing, keep doing your best, and eventually you'll get better.
Yeah, the important thing is not stopping. If I could make money doing this and have the talent, I would. Oh, me too.
There's a lot of people, there's a lot of artists out there that they live out of painting, drawings. They start patrons showing their art, and they make a decent amount of money. Not a lot of money to say I'm rich, but they can live happily and satisfiedly by doing what they like.
You do have to hustle though.
Yeah.
Like, I have a cousin that's right now he's starting to make money from his drawings, but he'll make shirts, he'll make posters, he'll make promotional posters for clubs and for whatever. And like Richie said, I mean he's also not that young. He's not that old. He's pretty young, and he's not making like crazy money, but he likes what he's doing, and he's getting by so far.
Yeah, she's a beautiful girl here.
Again, I think it's those fuck me eyes, man.
Well, you all have to wait for the game to see that crazy eyes or fuck me eyes.
No, crazy eyes is something else. Reminds me of some crazy eyes, of a character named Crazy Eyes. No, those. If I've ever seen any, are fuck me eyes.
It takes a lot of patience to be able to do this. I mean,
Attention to detail to be able
Yeah.
to recreate it in like different angles and different positions. I don't think you should change the face at all. Looks amazing. And is that a beauty mark on her face?
actually, it's not.
I think it's a dimple.
No, yeah, it's the kind of dimple that makes in the face when you smile. She's doing something specific, and when you see the game, you will see what she's doing right now. But there's a reason that she's that way.
Oh my God! Right now that you confirmed there was a dimple, I had flashbacks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hopefully people will like this character. Well, still we have to address other characters that we haven't expanded their story yet. Probably we'll start with Emma. I really think she has a lot of potential. She's beautiful. She's older. She has a nice body. Probably the last girl we'll ever expand is either Tara or Rati, but we'll eventually expand those.
She's controlling someone's mind.
No.
I don't think she's controlling my mind, but she's controlling something.
Maybe not intentionally. Maybe with her body, she will control.
Somehow she hypnotizes me.
Yeah. Oh, Emma. Yeah, I want to expand her story. I mean, if you guys remember, she said that she want to be an artist, but her boyfriend said that she shouldn't try that. There's a reason why we said that. So we want to expand her story. Make it, maybe the MC will help her fulfill her dream. So yeah, I mean, that's what we want to try to do.
By the way, guys, how do you finish the gala screen with Chloe, Sophie, and
Okay, for the gala, when you go with Sophie, you have to dance correctly the 3 times you're at the event. If you fail one of those times, she will run off and she won't call you back. And for Ginger, when you introduce her to Jessie, you have an option to tell this is Ginger. There are 3 options: my friend, my girlfriend, or I don't know what's the other one, or I don't know, something funny. But you shouldn't say she's my friend or she'll resent you. And at the end of the game of the night, she will say it's time for you to take your friend home. And for Chloe, buy her drinks. She gets drunk, and that's what causes what happens as you're going back home. You can buy champagne or 3 beers. That's how you complete each in one of those.
stay classy, drink champagne.
Champagne. It's expensive, but you only have to buy it once. If you buy beer, you have to buy it before dancing. You have to buy 3. So it's cheaper. Well, it's faster just to buy 1 champagne.
Like, I don't like cheating in real life, but banging Emma in the game is gonna be awesome.
Eventually, we'll get to that. But
No.
we have to make her break up with her boyfriend first. So,
No comment on that.
but we'll do that. We'll do that.
Yeah, cheating is bad, people. Cheating is bad.
There's a lot of people have been asked to introduce NRT, which is basically the main character being cheated on. I don't think we're gonna do that. Oh, underboob. Oh.
What is it about underboob and side boob? Do you have the story figured out for Brienne already? Does the person who creates the character decide the story, and how long does it normally take to write the story?
Well, for Brienne, let's say the guy, the patron who asked us for this, pick up a really good moment to do it. So yes, practically the patron can decide whatever he or she wants to do with the character, as long as it's filled, if it filled
for the story.
for the story. We cannot introduce a random story from out of nowhere because then it won't make any sense. But yeah, the patron decides. The guy who asked for this girl was very specific on what he wants her to be, how to act, how her story should more or less be taken part of. Then we just help him decide some stuff that so it fits the overall story. But yeah, the patron decides most of it, and normally it takes 1 or 2 months after the patron pays for the character to be introduced. Even though if the patron after a month he stops supporting us as a Violet character, Violet patron, the character remains forever. So there's have been people that told us that they made an effort to pay the toughest patron level, and they only can do it for 1 month, and we really appreciate that.
And we want to give them, you know, the fruit of their labor.
Yeah.
Now for the story, we actually all of us really have input into the story. Richie has, you know, most of the. We follow his idea, but all of us really have input, and everyone has had good ideas. I know there's some stuff that I've been able to get him to put into the story, and I mean we all really have fun doing that. How long does it normally take to write someone's story? It varies. Sometimes it sort of just rolls out, you know, almost effortlessly. Sometimes, and a couple of times, it's been, you know, like we bounce it back and forth for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, and suddenly it just clicks.
Sometimes we already have an idea for a story, and when a patron asks us for a character, we suggest them, oh, you know what, we have this idea. Do you want us to focus this story that we want to introduce to your character? And most of the time the patron says yes. That's the case for Ashley. She was requested for a guy from one of our first patrons actually, and we told her we want to introduce a shy Asian girl, and the patron said, that's perfect for me. Another patron wanted a MILF. So we were already planning into introducing Pamela, and we at the same way we asked them, hey, we're going to introduce Ginger's mom. Do you want her to be your character, or you want somebody else? And they said yes. So we showed them the design, we showed them what we were planning, and once they approved, we just started working on them. So sometimes it's almost instantly, sometimes it takes 1 or 2 months to work.
Shy Asian girl, baby, of course.
That's our Ashley. But well, every now and then, even those shy girls have their own naughty side, and you will find out that
Oh yeah.
pretty soon.
$100 is $100. That's right, and again, that's why, you know, if someone tells us, you know, I could only pay 1 month, it doesn't matter. You made your contribution. We respect it. We are thankful, and that contribution will leave a permanent change in the game.
Yeah.
Every character is permanent.
Yeah, for I think the first character we introduced because patron asked us was Ashley. Ginger. You guys know Ginger is one of the more popular girls, and she was requested for. I think she was the second girl who was requested. Ashley was also one of the first.
Phil.
Phil.
I mean, it's not a girl, right? But he was requested.
He was requested, and the guy said, "I want to be in the story. I want to be part of it."
That's another option. I mean, and I like that. I want to be in the game, bro. Yeah, like he wanted to be part of the game, and now he is part of the game, and he has appeared more than once.
Yeah, and we try to fill the story with what the players ask us for, so it feels natural. Doesn't feel like we just patch things over there. We try to make it feel as if you were actually at the school and you meet new people.
Ginger's a requested character. Nice.
Yeah, she was, I think, our first or second requested character. Actually, the guy who requested wanted us to introduce an already existing character from a YouTube channel. So, but we had to change the name and we changed a little bit the character so we don't run into copyright problems.
Yeah, yeah.
But
any similarity is a coincidence.
yeah, but it looks pretty similar to the character it was based on.
Those redheads.
And we're not like Hollywood that will replace them with just to make people feel
Included. No, we include everyone anyway.
we have a lot of
in their own, rightly earned way or whatever.
like Hollywood, they replace all the gingers. They have it against the gingers.
I know. Poor Ginger. I mean redheads. I don't think they like being called. I don't know actually.
Yeah.
There's not a lot here in Mexico. I'm sorry. Well, actually, I do know. At least one or two.
I know one girl that she
Naturally.
I know a girl that calls herself Brave as the.
No, but is she a natural ginger?
I think so. I don't know. She said so.
Have you checked?
Yeah, Ginger is so cute. We tried to make her like she's the least character you're gonna have troubles with. Even when she got mad because you had another girl,
And she's very easygoing, very straightforward, yeah, like outspoken,
yeah,
honest. That shirt is thing high.
yeah. Imagine when you see a girl like that and you say, "Please God, send us a little bit of wind."
Blow, devil, blow.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we're gonna start packing here. We thank you a lot for being with us.
Thanks,
during
guys.
This stream of us. We're just about to finish drawing the tracing brand. You'll have to see the game in the next couple. I think in the next 4 days we'll be releasing the beta release. So and she will be already with color, and you'll have to do something to find her in some place of the city.
Just in time to celebrate with Kilo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always love you and thank you. Thank you for love. I appreciate it.
And thank you everybody. And especially thanks for all our patrons for helping us, for supporting us. We couldn't do this without them. Here are the last 5 patrons. Thanks to everyone. We already have 650, which is awesome. We hope to reach more. More money means more ideas we can introduce to the game. More characters, more story, more features. So thanks a lot to everybody who's been helping us during all this year. It's been already 3 years since we started this game.
Yeah, I actually didn't begin officially when the game started, but I mean, I was cheering him on.
He was providing ideas. Who are the characters that we did because we requested? I don't know.
Was Darkness requested?
No, actually, Darkness was
Whose idea was Darkness? I remember it was,
Jorge's and mine. We mashed 2 popular characters from DC in one single character. It's made with about Raven and Death. You can watch DC comic, check out Raven, it's very popular, but you should also check out Death. And she's kind of a mixture of those, a mashup from those 2. I think, let's see.
I hope the game takes off. Me too.
Yeah, me too. It's all very mean.
No, we really put our heart into it, our hearts and our boners.
It's getting there. I mean, people who have played it, most of them said it's a good game. We admit there's a couple of bugs there, but it's because, I mean, it's a really big game. And normally these kind of games has a lot of people in the coding. Right now it's only me.
How do you finish the gala screen with Chloe?
Already said that. For Chloe, buy her drinks. For Ginger, don't say she's a friend when you introduce her to Jesse. And for Sophie, I said, well,
No, don't say it again.
well, for Ginger, you have to introduce her to Jesse and say she's a girlfriend or sex slave. I think that's the other one.
Wait, time out. Have you ever been in that situation that you don't know how to present someone?
Yes, and it's really hard because you don't want to. Remember, at this point of the story, the MC didn't have anything to do with Jesse, so he didn't want to say he had a girlfriend because he could potentially close
Yeah.
a door there. So it's hard when you don't want to say she's your girlfriend, but if you don't say she's your girlfriend, she will get mad.
Yeah, and that's the both things. So sorry, continue.
I think we're gonna just wrap things up here. Thank you everybody for being with us. Thank you for. We hope to be able to keep doing this every
Yeah,
week.
if you guys like this, enjoy it, we would love to, keep on streaming. Maybe make it a podcast. Who
There
knows?
you go.
Check that out. Check out that baby.
Well, that's it. Thank you everyone for being with us. Thank you everybody for checking our draws. We hope to do this more.
More often. How do you get Chloe to the gala?
Okay, let me tell you something real fast. For Chloe, after you pay for the tickets, you have to go ask her. She will say no because she has to work and doesn't have a dress. But then you have to go and ask Latisha to cover her shift, which means you have to invite her to go to your room after you're at the pool, which means it will take some sexy time to convince her.
Sexy time.
After that, the story will trigger by itself. Then go to the mall, to the store where the clothes are, and buy her the clothing. Then talk to her and she will say yes. For Ginger, you'll invite her, she will say yes, then she will say no because she was grounded. So you have to sneak into school to steal the school test results for her to be able to study and ace the test. Then after doing that, she will say she can go. And for Sophie, after one of the two girls said that she will go with you, Sophie will go to your place and ask you to take her instead of whoever you choose, and you can say yes or no. After you finish the gala with one of the girls, you have to load a save game previous to the gala and then do it with another girl. You have to do this 3 times. With Jesse, with Ginger, then with Sophie. After you're done with the 3, the story will continue. Thank you, man, and we hope to see you, everybody, here once more in hopefully next week.
Have fun, guys.
See ya.
Besitos.
Bye. Gracias a los mexicanos. Bye.
Bye.